From a locked down London, here is a letter to my friends who are running churches, on the leadership of churches, pastors and worship leaders all over the world, and especially those who have been kind enough to have me speak at your staff meetings and in your churches. I just wanted to say you're doing a remarkable job. Well done. It hasn't been easy. We face perhaps the most terrifying times of our lives when a perfect storm, financial, environmental, and medical virus spreads across the world. And the church is now forced to become the one medium that can be carried across all the television, all the streaming, without any major competition. Just think about it. There are no sports events, no major entertainment to compete with what we can do and what you are doing to reach many people with the good news. I was thinking of a wonderful Irish poet, Michael O'Shea, who said this: "Do not look for this year's birds in last year's nests." This is a time of new creative discovery. And as you experiment with new digital forms of services and how we reach people, I believe we're going to see an extraordinary change in the way in which we actually do church. The old ways, I think, are dying, and a new wave is coming, and a new set of ways experimented even now under most difficult conditions, even now will be laying the groundwork and laying the seeds of what I believe is to come. I was reading in Ecclesiastes 11:6, "Sow your seed in the morning, and at the evening let your hands not be idle. For you do not know which will succeed, whether this or that, or whether both will do equally well." So I want to encourage you, we don't know which will succeed, but the seed that is sown with the good news of Jesus Christ right now will, I believe, produce an extraordinary harvest. Just think about it. We will be reaching far more people now than ever we might have before, as we are forced to consider precisely what the church should be. Not the place where necessarily we pull people together, but the true ecclesia, where people are met where the people are, rather than where we think we want the people to be. So I want to encourage you with those two words. I believe these are unprecedented times for faith to grow and for fear to be receding as we come to the Word of God, as we learn to worship together, and as we meditate on the sovereignty of God. It is the Lord who is reigning and the Lord who will continue to do so. But for us, now is the time to be looking to what will come next. The preparation period is now. This is not the moment of harvest, but this is the moment in which we prepare. If you'll forgive me, I don't mean to make light of it. It's not the game, but the game before the game. It's the preparation period, working out new ways, new forms, new platforms, new ideas, new creative ways of reaching the people with the good news of Jesus scattered throughout the globe. Extraordinary opportunity is coming to us, painful, uncertain, and fearful as these moments are. We don't know which seeds will be the ones that grow. So scatter the seeds widely. Watch the ones that are growing. And I'm sure together we will be able to see an extraordinary harvest in due course. But it requires new ways of thinking, new ways of engagement. For those who want to go back to the old, I think they will be deeply disappointed. There is a change in the air. Do not look for this year's birds in last year's nests. I love you and can't wait to see you physically, meeting face to face again in the near future. How much we long to worship together physically when we are forced to worship virtually. God bless you.